I am Melanie Joy Agbayani, and I am here to present to you the economic responsibility. The economic responsibility of a business is to earn profit, to be profitable. Remember the talk of Professor Alex Edmonds in our last activity? He mentioned that a business exists to serve a purpose, and by serving that purpose, you earn a profit. So that is the economic responsibility of every business, to earn a profit. So how do you earn a profit? How to become profitable? There are two ways to earn money. First is to have consumers to buy your product, and second is to have investors to invest in your business. So how do you win them? So how to have consumers and investors? Uh,
To win customers, you have to satisfy their needs and wants.
Very good, Queenie. You need to satisfy their needs and wants in order for them to buy your product or to invest in your business. Their needs are something that it can solve their problems, and their wants or demands are something that they ask you to help. So how do you know their needs and demands? Pay, do you have an idea?
What you can do is you can do a market survey or market research, or just a survey.
Yes. And according to 29th survey led by Hotwire, one thing that the consumers and investors are asking or demanding now to a business entity is sustainability. A business is said to be sustainable if they are sensitive to the people, to the planet, while earning a profit. But don't get me wrong, value and ease of purchase are still the main drivers of purchase decisions. Sustainability is becoming a bigger factor. So how to show the consumers and investors that you really care about the society and environment and not just all about the profit? It is by adopting the corporate social responsibility. If you can see this picture, sustainability is here, ethical responsibility is here. You should also concern about the resources, which include your employee. This is your the consumers, and you need to have this sincerity or this philanthropic activities. According to Milton Friedman, these are not all included as corporate social responsibility. This is the Friedman's doctrine, or known also as shareholders' theory. You can read it. Friedman introduced the theory in a 1970 essay for the New York Times titled A Friedman Doctrine: The Social Responsibility of Business is to Increase Its Profits. In it, he argued that a company has no social responsibility to the public or society. Its only responsibility is to its shareholders. And he quote, "In my book Capitalism and Freedom, I have called CSR a fundamentally subversive doctrine in a free society, and have said that in such a society, there is one and only one social responsibility of business: to use its resources and engage in activities designed to increase its profits so long as it stays within the rules of the game, which is to say, engage in open and free competition without deception or fraud." Friedman argued that an executive spending company money on social causes is in effect spending somebody else's money for their own purpose. So how do you interpret this? The only corporate social responsibility of a company has is to maximize its profits. So everything that I have discussed to you a while ago for Friedman are not all corporate social responsibility.
If you try to interpret the theory of Friedman, he actually is focusing basically on maximizing profit. And in
Yes
fact, he
po.
does not like In fact, he does not like any concept of CSR. He is against all forms of CSR because for him,
It's
he
only
justifies.
profit.
Yes, okay.
Yes.
So, reading his theory on profit maximization, are you really sure he is really focusing on maximizing profit?
No, sir.
Or there are, okay,
He
so what
only
are the other aspects?
he only focused on the resources of the company. So meaning he's not maximizing the opportunity to what what is this? The opportunity to get a profit from other sources like the philanthropic activities like that. He don't
Okay.
consider the society to help in maximizing the profit of the company.
Why is he against all forms of CSR or philanthropic
Because
activities?
because for him uh it is just additional cost for the company because adopting CSR is really costly for the short term, but in the long run it can really help to gain profit.
Okay. Actually, according to Friedman, in addition to what he said, in support of what he said, that the only responsibility of business is to maximize profit, he believes that the pursuit of profit is what makes our system go. So the dynamism behind business is actually the focus on profit maximization. And
Yes.
according to Friedman, anything that dampens this incentive, meaning the direction of profit maximization, will weaken the ability of the invisible hand to deliver economic goods. So Friedman believes that it is the pursuit of profit that is important for any business economic activity. However, Friedman rejects any notion of CSR because he believes that corporate social responsibility will hinder the corporation's profit maximization. Okay, so the business stays within the rules of the game.
Rules of the game.
Yeah, what does he mean by that?
As long as the company is legally getting the profit in a legal way, getting the profit in a legal way. That's what I understand, sir.
Okay, so if you notice, he mentions not just economic responsibility, now he's talking about legal responsibility. So some people actually focuses only on his profit maximization theory, but in reality, Friedman allows business people to adhere to comply with the requirements of the law. So in his theory, he includes also what? Legal responsibility. Okay, so follow the rules and regulations, follow the policies, then you can make profit so long as you stay within the rules of the game. Okay, sure. What's your personal critique? I actually did not listen earlier very well. What's your personal critique about his theory on economic responsibility?
Well, my personal critic is you just remember of the two ways to maximize profit or to earn profit. Number one is to have consumers to buy your product, and number two is to have investor to invest in your business. So how to have them or how to win them is by giving their needs and wants. And according to survey, uh, one of the things that the consumers and investors are looking for a product right now or to a business in order for them to invest is the sustainability. So how to show that you are sustainable is to adopt the CSR, this corporate social responsibility, everything in corporate social responsibility, which include the philanthropic activities, sir.
Okay. Should corporations be obligated to do CSR? Because you've been emphasizing philanthropic responsibility.
Actually,
Should
sir, no,
business... Okay, go ahead.
they're they are not obligated, but it is one way to maximize the capacity of a company to earn profit, because in the long run you were able to earn more profit if you have these philanthropic activities. Just imagine if you are helping someone or students right now, like as a PICC po. We're helping a school right now. Yung mga students po, nagbibigay po kami ng mga books and everything that they need during pasukan. So just imagine if you were walking in the mall and you are wearing your ID and someone approached you. Hi, are you from PICC? Yes, I am. And who you are? Thank you for helping me in my studies. You know what? I am now a graduating student, and we choose PICC to as a venue of our graduation. You know the impact, sir.
Okay.
So the philanthropic activities is really a big help for you to earn money.
Okay. But my point is, as business, we cannot jump right away to fulfill our philanthropic responsibility.
But you need to think of long term, sir, right?
Yeah, if you think about the idea of sustainability, but in many cases, like what is happening today, not all businesses can be successful. So if you cannot attain success at a certain point, even if you think about maximizing your profit, I don't think you can fulfill philanthropic responsibility. In a way, I'm saying Milton Friedman is because he wants first and foremost for corporations to gain profit before they can become what? Philanthropic. That is why, if you ask me a question, for example, if these are voluntary, I would say, personally, I would say, it should not be voluntary. CSR should not be voluntary. Number one, because CSR is based on a concept of voluntarism. If you want to help, okay. If you don't want to help, it's okay. But over and above the issue on voluntarism, before a company can become philanthropic, the company must first earn a lot
Profitable.
of profit. Yes.
Yes.
That's why in the model that I made, that I explained on the first meeting, I put at the bottom after ethical responsibility is economic responsibility. I believe that before a company can be philanthropic, the company must first be economically stable. Gain that profit first before you can start giving. Okay.